Greetings, my beautiful kings and queens of you stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Let's get into it. Okay, I found this interesting. Amber and Danielle come together over smacking their husbands. Now, you know, the last we saw them together, Amber was upset, didn't trust Danielle, throwing shade, which I didn't like. I don't like the how cold and distant Amber is treating Danielle after she's been there for her as a friend. Before Danielle was all she had. Amber was just talking to her, regurgitating all her business. Now she gonna tell the woman, "Oh, I only know you for 15 minutes. I ain't telling you all my business." You done told the woman all your business, like you always tell people. And Danielle did the same thing. She didn't know you that well, but she had a friend she thought she can confide in. Outside of her sister, I don't know if she has any more friends, but outside of Ernestine, you ain't had nobody. You wasn't cool with Shayla and the podcast girls then. It was just you. With Anthony treating you like crap and you needed somebody to confide in. And Danielle was the one, and now look how you doing her. It just shows a lot about your character and personnel, Amber. So, you left, sped off, all pissed off after mistreating the girl, thinking that she set you up and ambushed you, and that wasn't the case. And then now Danielle, I don't know, she's calling you. How you two reconnecting now over a slap? I hope you nicer to this woman, Amber, because best believe in the future soon you gonna need her. You gonna need her and a few more friends. Wow.
Hi, you've reached Amber. Leave your name, your number, and a detailed message.
Amber, cut it out.
Oh my God.
Answer the girl.
Yes, Danielle.
Hey, did you screen my first call? Whatever, I'm sorry. Look, I felt like I needed to call you because the way things were left at the house was insane. And you said some things about my character, and I feel like I should be able to defend myself.
Okay. Defend yourself, Danielle.
Okay, so, look, I understand that we're new friends, but I would never, ever do that to anyone. And I hope that in the short time that we've been friends, that you believe me, that you've seen my character for what it is. We really came to a point where I felt like we became friends very...
She never gave you a reason. Danielle has never given her a reason not to trust her. When she confided in her, Danielle told her personal business too, not knowing you. And then the thing about it, what make it so bad, you sat up there and blab Ernestine business to this woman. And basically ambush Ernestine, telling her business of what went on. And Ernestine ain't know that woman. And you barely knew her. And then you going to invite her out to lunch and tell Ernestine was pissed off like you want to sit up there and tell this white woman my business. I don't know her. And it was true. But Amber felt close enough to talk to her. Just knowing her. Because they was vibing over they two best friends. They husbands who basically like best friends, screw both of them. So they had that in common. And Danielle liked the fact that she could talk to somebody that could relate and understand what she went through with Ben, and vice versa. And then you treat this woman like crap, like you barely knew her. Like that shows a lot of grime on your part. Very grimy, Amber. So you need to at least hear the woman out, because let me tell you something. There's gonna come a time when you're going to need her. And if Melissa do something to you related to this whole situation with Dave, hey, that's her sister. She don't have to side with you. But who are you gonna have when stuff start blowing up, and Amber and Shayla get back together or whatever they might do? You gonna get pissed off. You ain't gonna have Shayla to go running to. You don't like honeypot as it is. Come on, it's a whole. Who do you really have? And then when Ernestine find out that you knew about Trey and Miss Johnson, oh, that's gonna be on shaky ground. And then you going vice versa. You gonna be pissed off Ernestine when you find out that trash lawyer ain't gonna do you no good, just like she ain't do Ernestine no good. So I think you need to hold on to Danielle and start treating her a little bit better before you end up with absolutely nobody to confide in.
Very quickly, and I get that. But I would never, could never set somebody up like that. I mean,
you and the
I
Lord.
can't speak for Ben, but I would never, ever do that.
It just seems real coincidental that I was there and Anthony showed up.
Well, it was just a coincidence. They friends, girl.
New.
They friends.
I don't know. It
of course
just
he was
did
showed
not
up.
sit right with me.
No, I get
What's
that.
a lot
I get
shouldn't
that.
sit
So
right with you, but it
that's
ain't
why I wanted to
stopping your
call
behind.
Because I feel like we both owe it to each other to have an explanation. I would never want you to think that I set you up. Like you said something about how your life isn't a Lifetime movie, and none of ours are. Like, I'm sorry if you thought that, but I can't speak
Danielle
for Ben.
got her own crap
Anthony
she's
is Ben's
dealing with.
friend. I can't speak for them. Maybe they did something, but I did not.
Okay. I mean, if you say so, like, what am I, I can't say that you're lying. I just didn't like it. That's all. But if you had nothing to do with it, then you had nothing to do with it, and we'll just live.
I had nothing to do with it. Like, after you left, I basically smacked Ben's teeth out of his mouth, and I ran to Melissa's.
That's funny, because I actually slapped Anthony's teeth out of his mouth the day before.
What? Girl, why are we living the same life?
Which is why I was so upset, because we just had that horrible argument, and then to see him the next day, I was not in the mood to see him. So, but it's all good.
I totally understand.
It's all good. All is forgiven.
Well, I mean, I want to hear about what happened with Anthony, and I want to tell you about Ben, but maybe for another time. Where are you going right now? What are you up to?
I'm just meeting a friend about to work out at the park.
Well, do you want some company? I mean, I can come join if you want.
No, you can't. No, not that.
Nah, she's kind of it's like a one-on-one thing. We just kind of train together. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll catch up some other time.
Yeah, let's do that for sure. We'll catch up. But you know what? We should do like Pilates or yoga soon.
Yoga. Okay. Girl, let's do some yoga. I could use that in my life. Yeah. All right. Thank you for hearing me out. Let's get together. Everything will calm down soon.
Okay.
All right.
No worries.
Bye, Amber.
Bye-bye.
Well, hopefully, I know she relieved. They feel a little bit better. Poor thing. She wanted a friend. She just can't be dealing with her crazy sister. But I don't know how Melissa is gonna feel about Amber, even though she's going through a divorce. You know, she has a thing with cheating. How will she feel about Dave and Amber having something going on? And will she find that out from Melissa or through some other means? Amber definitely trying to keep this away from everyone right now until this divorce is finalized. However, I don't think any of this is gonna stay hush hush under the radar until the divorce is finalized. I think it's gonna come out before that and blow up in Amber's face personally. But it's gonna be crazy, and I don't know if Danielle will be too keen on something like that. And I'm curious to know, does Danielle know about Melissa and Dave? She knows they work together, but does she know any intimate details of their special relationship? I wonder has she ever shared with her sister? I'm sure she don't know nothing about that shrine that she destroyed in that house. But yeah, I just want to know. Maybe this is why she won't say anything to Danielle, because she don't want anything to come out regarding her and Dave and any escapades that they may have had in the past. Interesting. So I like to see how this unfolds. Amber, I think she really needs to repair this relationship, get back on board, because I think Danielle was a very good ally for her, a good friend. How long that will last, I'm not so sure. But if anything gets destroyed, it will be Amber's fault. Best believe that one. Let me know what you think about this conversation. Put in the comments a like, tag, share, and subscribe. Have a great night, fam. Until the next one. Peace.